Welcome to the Student Union. This is where everyone comes to grab a bite to eat after class, catch up with their friends, and sometimes, although rarely, they even study. I'm sure your campus student union looks a lot like this one. They're pretty much the same wherever you go. They're crowded and they're noisy, and they're definitely the heart of every campus. The people in the student union are average, everyday college students. But like the rest of us, there's always more to a person than meets the eye. We all think we know our friends. I mean, some of us are so close to them that we know what they're thinking even before they even say it. But even those friends, they have secrets, troubles, and problems. Things that they don't share with anyone. Things that they keep hidden in their hearts. Hey, Lily.
So, what I miss?
Regina is possibly gonna have to move back home with the parental units, so she's freaking out.
You know, as much as I like to put a muzzle on Regina sometimes, her stories are actually the highlight of my day.
Oh, Sarah, you're here. So my mom says that since my dumb brother is going to college next year, they can't afford for both of us to live on campus. So they want me to move home and commute. I asked why my brother can't just live at home, since he's just a freshman anyway.
You made it just in time for a dose of her daily drama. Hey, why don't you just...
No. She says it's better for him to live on campus and meet friends. Can you believe that? What about me? What about my needs?
It sounds like you're suffering from a serious case of being the other child.
What do you mean?
Well, my mom always introduces my brother as the oldest of the family and my sister as the baby of the family. But when she introduces me, she says, oh, and this is my other daughter, Joyce.
Yeah, I get that too. My parents always brag about my two older brothers. Then there's Robbie, our other kid.
It's not fair. I was firstborn. What's so special about him anyways? He's lazy. All he does is play video games, and he has absolutely no fashion sense.
Hey, dear.
Hey, Agnes.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
What can I get for you? The usual?
No, just a cup of coffee for me today, please.
That's it? No date dish? No slice of pie? How about some chocolate chip cookies to go with that coffee?
No, not today, Agnes. I'm trying to watch The Wasteland. And my wife's asked me to kick off the carbs and the sugars. But man, you make that such a difficult thing to do. Those cookies sure look good today.
And I just pulled them out of the oven.
Just pulled them out of the oven, huh?
Yep.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Just don't tell my wife. I'll take two.
Your taste buds will thank you.
I'm sure they will, Agnes, but the weight scale definitely won't. Thanks, you have a great day.
You too.
Hey, Roger.
Hey, Jerry. Oh, sorry. You know, kids, when it comes to the end of the semester, they're so worried about their grades, and there's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, just look at some of this. But anyways, how's the wife? How are the kids?
Everyone's doing really well. We're just getting ready for graduation, actually. It's just around the corner.
Talk about graduation. Time sure flies fast, doesn't it? It just seems like yesterday Megan and Seth were born, and now they're college-bound in a few months. Wow.
I can't believe it. The kids have grown up so fast.
But anyways, is Seth all squared up and ready for college? I mean, I don't remember having to do all this paperwork and all these forms and waivers and applications back in our day.
He's got the admission process taken care of, but we're still in talks about housing. I'm not sure I want him to dorm yet. I don't know. I just feel like he'll be less likely to get into any trouble if he's still at home under my watchful eye, you know?
Hello, Miss Christina, and what can I get for you today?
I'll have the usual, Agnes.
Okay, and what about the Olsen sisters back there? Are they eating today, or have they kicked the habit?
No, they're on some sort of special water diet.
Well, that sounds like a foolproof way to lose weight.
Agnes, your sarcasm cracks me up.
Enjoy your fries, hon.
Thanks, Agnes.
What is wrong with that girl?
What girl?
That girl over there. She thinks she's God's gift or something.
Why do you say that? I've talked to her a few times and she seems real nice to me.
Don't you see how she's like always sitting by herself, like she's too good for everyone?
Heather's right. That girl, she's in my zoology class. And one time, I leaned over just to ask her a question, and she totally ignored me. She thinks she's all that.
See, Christina, you're so oblivious. All of us see it. Why can't you?
Maybe she didn't hear you, Leslie.
Whatever, Christina. If you want to take her side, maybe you should just go sit with her.
I am starving. Jacob, what do you guys want to eat?
Dude, I'm feeling some Agnes.
All right, that's my boy, dude. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Oh yeah, wait. We are all going to hang out this weekend, right?
No, we can't. Hold up. We can't. Me and him got tests this week. We can't.
Yeah, man, we got
this test on Monday.
Right.
Dude, you never hang out with us anymore. This got more fun than we are.
Toby,
That's
look,
not what I'm saying.
24 hours a day. These two, Bill Nye the Science Guy, this guy, are hitting their books. Volcanoes or something, you know what I'm saying?
Just because we take school seriously doesn't mean we're not fun. Hey, what's your definition of fun? Working on science projects or something?
Science projects, man. Whoa, look who it is. It's Angus Country Fried Goddess.
Dude,
wow, what?
It's not that.
What is it?
It's Agnog.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
What is
it's
it?
Agnes's Country Fried Goodness.
Goodness. Oh. Okay.
I'll take a number 2. The guy said they'd come back and order later.
Okay. Why do you let those guys pressure you so much?
Yeah, they do say a lot, don't they? But you know what? That's all they do. Talk. And I can handle it.
I know you can handle it, Jacob, but you just have too much on your plate without those two taking jabs at you as to how to live your life. You just need to tell them to
Yeah, but
mind their own.
Agnes, like I said, these guys talk a lot, and that's all they do. But I really know that time is precious. I'm not gonna go waste it with these guys. But thanks, I appreciate it. Let's go, Jimmy. Guys, I got my food. You guys can order later if you want.
All right.
Sorry about your wait. Here's your food.
I try to make my mom think that I want my brother to live at home for his best interest, and not because of the fact that I hate him. I tell her that the responsibilities of college life are hard enough to deal with the first year, and it's just better for a kid to live at home, so his parents can help him deal emotionally.
Spoken like a true psych major.
You guys, this isn't funny. This is serious. My mom didn't buy that story, despite the fact that it was really good. She said that he's moving to the dorms and I'm staying home, and that's final. Oh, great, as if I don't have enough to deal with.
Now what?
Look at her hair. It's so frizzy. You, me, bathroom now.
So, Regina, why don't you and your brother just share an apartment or something?
Live with my sibling? Are you crazy? Isn't that why people go away to school? To get away from annoying family members?
I've met your brother. He's not annoying. I think that would be the perfect solution to your problem.
No way. Not in this lifetime. I'm not gonna live with my kid brother. He's a dork. He's a pest. He's a nuisance. Would you like it if someone told you to live with your older sister?
I wouldn't mind.
Figures. Of course you wouldn't. You're Sarah. You love everyone.
Hey, sis.
Hey, you're back from the doctor already?
Yeah, we just discussed the results from the test. Why'd you come home?
I just want to spend some time with you. I'll go back to school in a few days. So what did the doctor say?
He said that I was gonna have to have surgery in a few weeks and then start chemo.
Start chemo?
I know you're worried about me, Anna, but worrying isn't gonna make this go away.
I know. It's all right. Why don't you lay down and get some rest? I'm gonna go make you some hot tea, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Lord, this is too much. I just need strength. I don't want everyone to worry about me, even though I'm kind of unsure about everything myself. Is it so bad that I want to finish my senior year of high school or go to college and get married? You know, normal things? I guess I just can't lie to you. I'm scared. Please remove this fear. Help me to grow in faith, because I trust in you.
Here you go, Jerry.
Thank you.
Some sugar. So tell me about your kid. Is he, like, problematic? Is he giving you troubles or anything?
No, Seth has never caused us any problems. I think I'm just worried about him because I know how I was in college.
Oh yeah, come on. We all did stupid things back then. But we were in college. I mean, that's what kids think these days.
But why? Why do kids seem to think they have a free license to mess up just because they're in college?
Well, it's more like that's the time for kids to explore the world. You know, they're away from their parents, they're away from home. Honestly, you have nothing to worry about. Seth's a good kid and he's gonna do just fine in college.
I don't know, Roger. I'm sure my parents thought the same thing about me.
I'm Howard K. Smith in Washington. Harry Reasoner's on vacation.
Sure.
These are tonight's
In here,
headlines.
Dad.
The Watergate cover-up trial jury convicts John Mitchell, H.R. Haldeman,
Turn
Don
that thing off.
Ehrlichman, and Robert Mardian. The jury...
What are you doing? Can you explain this? Why are your grades slipping? I don't know. If you don't know, then who's gonna know? You know what, maybe I need to come down to your school and talk to your teachers. Well, while I'm there, your advisor too. No, you don't need to do that. I'm not in high school anymore, Dad. Then stop acting like you are. Your mom and I sent you off to college so you can make something out of yourself. Not so you can party and bail out. I'm not flunking out. Not yet. Well, you think our money grows on trees? You think it's easy for us to pay your tuition? We're sacrificing for your education. And this is how you reward us? With D's and F's? I'll do better. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you will do better. You're gonna come home and you're gonna get a job. Then you can go back to school when you save up enough money. And gain a little responsibility. You know what, Dad? I'm tired of your threats and I'm tired of your rules. Get out of my face. I'm not done talking to you. I am. I hate you, Dad.
Hey, Dan. What's up, dude? I'm not doing too well. My dad's been yelling. About my grades and stuff. Look, I just need to get out of here and need some fresh air. Yeah, you think you can meet me at a bar like in 15 minutes? Awesome. Alright, I'll see you there. Later. Bye.
Guys, all I'm saying is maybe something's going on with her, or maybe she's just kind of out of it. She's probably just upset about something.
Upset about what? A bad hair day?
No, Les, stop it. It's much more serious than that. It's a chip nail.
You guys aren't funny. You're just rude. Who knows what she's upset about? We'll never know if we just sit here and make judgment calls instead. Maybe she really needs a friend.
Well, I don't want a friend like her. No one can fit in a room with her ego.
You can't just assume things about people without really talking to them. I'm sure people could look at us sitting here with our sorority t-shirts on and assume a lot of things about us. How would you like it if someone sat back and held on to their opinions about you, without even giving you a fair shot?
Christina, I tried to talk to her, and she ignored me.
Well, I'm sure she had her reasons, so I'm not gonna just sit here and assume things about her. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Christina, you're being excused.
Hi, Christina. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
You're Brian's little sister, right?
Yeah. Do we look alike? Everyone says we do.
Actually, I can see the resemblance. Are you two pretty close?
Yeah, actually, we are pretty close. My mom says we were even close as little kids. I guess when we got older, we just became even better friends. It's probably kind of rare for siblings. Mrs. Samuel? Why am I being excused?
Maybe your mom should talk to you about that. She's actually here to pick you up.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Christina?
Yes?
I just want you to know if you ever need to talk to anybody about anything, you know that I'm here for you and your teachers are here for you and you have so many good friends here and I'm sure they would say the same.
Thanks, Mrs. Samuel.
Jacob, wait. Please think this over. I just want this in your head. Tell us that you changed your mind about coming out with us this weekend. I told you. Please, I know you'll make the right choice.
Yeah. Listen, guys, me and him got tests this week. We gotta study. I can't come and hang out with you guys. I'm sorry.
Dude.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Show it to him, dude.
Oh, dude,
Show
I
it to
forgot
him,
about
man.
that.
Show me,
I
dude.
remember
He'll
him,
definitely change his mind, man.
Dude, I got here in my
What are you guys
hand.
talking about?
Dude, this is a certain flyer. And this flyer, is to the hottest party of the year. Party, dude. Take it.
Dude,
Look
you
at
have
it.
no
Take a
idea
look.
how
Take
many
a look.
people are gonna be there. Okay, I told you, I'm busy. I can't come and hang out.
Then you're
Doesn't matter what
crazy.
party.
How you gonna pass this up?
Because I'm busy.
Dude, you become boring these
Yeah,
few
you're
weeks,
boring,
man.
dude.
Dude, you lost your sense of fun, man.
No
You got-
fun,
you
no
got to
FUN
roll
fun,
this
dude.
later in your
Seriously.
life, man.
I don't want. I told you, I'm busy. We can't hang out.
Toby, it's just like before I told you, he's not gonna. He's just gonna say no, you know. He's not the same anymore.
I heard you hanging out with Anthony and his crew. So when did you start doing that?
I don't know. I just did, I guess. Anthony's cool.
Anthony's trouble, and you know it. He's always getting in fights and starting trouble.
Yeah, but he's cool to me.
Jacob, you're my brother, but I'm just warning you about the guy.
Dude, you go and hang out with your friends all the time. Why can't I go hang out with my friends?
But my friends aren't like yours. They're not trouble.
Anthony isn't trouble. He just doesn't let people mess with him.
Alright, but don't say I didn't want you.
Alright, I hear you. But trust me, Anthony's cool. Now pay attention. You're losing.
Hey, Agnes. Hey. Can I go ahead and get a number 2? Sure you can. Okay. That'll be $3. Okay. And ranch dressing on the side. It'll be right out. Thank you.
I swear, you're crazy. Just because you get along with everyone, including your older sister, doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Fine, it was just a suggestion. I guess you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and move back home then.
You're absolutely no help. You guys won't believe Sarah's suggestion. She thinks I should share an apartment with my brother. Me sharing?
I guess she was absent the day they taught the whole sharing principle in kindergarten.
Sure, guys, mock me, kick me when I'm down, laugh at my sorrows.
Please, please, spare us the drama. I have a perfect solution.
Wait, I'm not so sure I want to hear this. You and Sarah are always coming up with sensible advice, and my problems are way too complex to deal with by using sensibility.
Just hear me out. It's really a perfect plan.
Fine, speak.
Why don't you just get a job so you can pay for things on your own? Then I'm sure your parents would be more than happy if you got a place.
Are you kidding me? Me, work? Oh my gosh, this is so unfair.
Let me see those jeans again. I can't believe you got those for $10.
I know, right? I guess I just know how to shop or something.
How come I never find these deals when I go by myself? That's why I love shopping with you. I guess you're my lucky charm.
You know, it's getting really warm out here.
Are you feeling okay? It's actually kind of chilly.
Yeah, I guess we just get something.
Okay, let's go to the car shop. Sarah! Sarah! Somebody help!
Dr. Samuel, how's Sarah doing?
Sarah's not doing too well. We wanted to inform you of the severity of her condition.
Are you telling us she's gonna die?
I'm telling you that she's weak, cancer has spread, and that I just don't know if she can make it through the night. I'm sorry to inform you of this. This is the worst part of my job. All I can say now is it's out of our hands.
Can we see her now?
Look at her. How can God do this to us?
Stop saying that. Listen to me. Don't let the enemy put those thoughts into your head. God never does anything to harm us. You have to trust in that. We all have to trust that.
You're right. I
can't let the devil put all these negative thoughts into my heart. We've got to be strong now. And I know as a family, with the help of God, we can get through this.
Well, let's pray for Sarah. Dearest Lord Jesus, you are our higher power. Even through the toughest of storms, we have vowed to stand strong in you and believe and expect your miracles. Lord, Sarah's faith over the past few months has been an inspiration to us all. Despite her pain and her weaknesses, Father, she has been an example to us all because of her unwavering faith for you and your will. Lord, you gave Sarah to us, and we know that you have a purpose for her life. Whether you take her to be with you, Lord, or leave her here with us, we know that your purpose will be fulfilled, Lord. Lord, give us the strength to be strong for Sarah, and replace our fears and our doubts with your perfect peace. In your name we pray. Amen.
Order 15. Order 15, Earth to Sarah.
Oh, sorry, Agnes.
What's wrong with you, kiddo? You seem like you're a million miles away.
I'm sorry, Agnes. I was just thinking about something.
Anything you want to share? You know, sometimes it helps to take off the load.
Agnes, I know you're always here for me if I want to take a load off, but I'm okay. I just have to get going.
What's the rush? I thought you were done for the day.
I am, but I have so much to do.
Hey, do you want me to come with you?
No, that's okay. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Look at the time. We better get going too.
You know what, Jer? You just have to let it go. And then, trust your kid.
I do trust him, Roger. It's the world I don't trust.
Jerry, we can't shield him forever. You have to let him live. That's the only way he's gonna grow up and be a man. The more you try to put your thumb over him and control him, the more he's gonna try to wriggle free. You raised your kid right, you have nothing to worry about.
I know, you're right, but it's just hard to let go sometimes.
Well, I gotta run, but listen, you raised your kid right. You have nothing to worry about. Seth's gonna do just fine in college, okay?
I don't know, Roger. I just think there's more to it sometimes.
How'd you like those cookies, Jer?
Oh, Agnes, they were wonderful, like always. Thanks, you have a great day.
You too.
Where are you headed? It's already so late.
What, are you my mother now?
No, but I'm your wife, and I think I have a right to know where you're headed out so late.
I have to meet a few clients.
Why can't you meet them in the morning?
Because I have to meet them tonight.
Meet them where? The bar?
Listen, Meg, I don't need the 3rd degree from you tonight.
Jerry, this has to stop. I can't live like this anymore. I feel like I'm in this marriage alone. I'm home every night watching the kids alone, and even when you're here, you're not actually here, you're drunk.
I'm not here because all you do is nag, nag, nag. I work hard all day long, Meg. Just let me enjoy my life a little.
If you were gonna do whatever you wanted, why did you even marry me?
I don't need this.
That's right, Jerry. Walk away. That's what you always do. This has to stop. You're ruining our family. If you don't get help for your drinking problem, you won't have me to walk away from anymore.
Sir? You all right in there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you know why I'm stopping you, sir? Okay, could you step out of the car for me, please?
Is that really necessary, officer? I mean, couldn't you give me a warning or something?
No. Come on, let's go. Come on. So how much have you had to drink tonight, buddy?
I haven't been drinking.
Well then, you wouldn't mind walking a straight line for me then, would you?
Yeah. I can do that.
All right, come on, let's go. Come on.
Please, just let me do that again. I can do it. Just let me do it again.
Buddy, you were weaving in and out of your lane, and I could smell the alcohol in your breath from here. So tell me again, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Just a few, I swear, officer. I'm just really tired, and I've been working all day, and my wife and I just got in a big fight.
That's a nice, sad story, buddy. Why don't you save it? You're coming with me.
Man, come on, you have to be kidding me.
Come on, let's go.
Man.
Save it, come on.
I just wanted to share with you all that I've been sober now for a year. Looking back, I remember the days when I would sit on my couch, drunk, and promise myself that tomorrow I'd quit. Well, so many tomorrows passed by, and I just couldn't stop. I just kept going on and on in this terrible cycle. Even now, every day is a battle. But I'm 365 days clean and it's still counting.
Thank you, Janice. That was a very encouraging story. Right, guys?
That's right.
We have a new member of our group. He's here for the first time tonight. I'm sure he was also encouraged by Janice's story. Jerry, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Jerry, and I'm an alcoholic. Isn't that what I'm supposed to say? I would have never imagined myself in a place like this. Not to make you guys feel low or anything, but whoever imagines themselves standing at an AA meeting, it's not exactly what you dream about as a kid. I had my first drink when I was 13. It was totally experimental. Then it progressed in high school and got worse with college, but I just thought, who doesn't drink in college? I never felt it was a big deal. I used to get drunk when I'd go out with my friends or be hanging out at the clubs. Drinks led to drugs. I used to get drunk just to have a good time. I needed more and more. And it wasn't just to have fun anymore. It was just to exist. I needed it to forget about my day at work or to forget about a fight I had with someone. Or just to forget about how much I dislike my own self. And now, here I am.
Jerry, is that all you want to say? You can talk freely here. Tell us how you really feel. We'll understand.
I'm scared. I'm really scared because for the first time in my life, I realized that I'm not just a casual drinker. I never was. All along, I've been an alcoholic. And I don't know if I can even stop now. I don't know if God wants to deal with me anymore. Or if He'll even help me change my life now.
I'm gonna go get a shake from Agnes's.
Oh my goodness, did you not just have some fries?
Yeah, so now I want a shake.
You know, you guys should actually try eating. It is a good thing.
I thought you were gonna go talk to your friend over there. I can't wait till she totally blows you off so we can laugh in your face.
Yeah, Les is right. You should go talk to her. We could use a laugh today.
You guys need to learn not to be so judgmental. I know what it feels like to need someone to talk to. So you know what? Forget the shake. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Well, you're gonna regret that, but obviously I can't stop you from making a fool out of yourself.
You guys are way too dramatic for your own good.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Christina.
Nice to meet you, Christina.
What are you saying?
Chris, he's gone. Your brother was in a car accident this morning.
Mom,
and he wasn't wearing his seatbelt.
That's not right.
I told him so many times to wear his seatbelt.
Mom, no, Mom.
Why didn't you listen to me?
Mom, what are you saying?
They couldn't save him, honey.
No, Mom.
They tried,
no,
but it was
just
too
saw
late.
him. Mom, this isn't right. This can't be real. How could this happen? How could God do this?
Hey, Christina. Why so glum, Miss Christina?
I don't really want to talk.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but you're working with me, and you know I don't walk around silently all day, so you really have no choice but to talk.
You know, it's funny. I can be in a room full of people and still feel so alone.
Well, that's because you're shutting the whole world out, and no one even knows what's bothering you.
It's been a year since my brother died, but it still hurts like it was just yesterday. All those memories keep flooding back. It's just too hard. It's almost like I don't want anyone to understand. No one can fix what I'm feeling.
But no one wants to fix what you're feeling. You have to mourn your loss. But that doesn't mean you can shut the whole world out of your life. If you do that, you're really not living at all. Do you think that's what he would have wanted? Listen, I'm not going to tell you anything cliche to make you feel better, like he's in a better place. I know right now, you have so many memories of your brother, and when those memories come to mind, it makes your heart hurt, because remembering is sometimes too hard to bear. But one day, you'll realize that through those memories, your brother will live on forever. Brian was such an amazing person, and he touched so many people with his life and the love that he showed to everyone. His faith was truly an example to all of us.
I know you're right, Agnes. I miss him terribly.
I know you do, honey, but you have to be strong and cherish those memories. Gain strength from them. You gotta live your life like Brian did. Love others and spread the joy of salvation and walk according to God's will. This is the best way to honor his memory. Can I see a smile? Come on, let's get going.
Thanks, Agnes.
Listen, guys.
What now?
Look, I don't want to think about things later in life. I want to think about now. Just listen, just hear me out, okay?
All right, whatever.
You never know what's gonna happen later in life. And all you can do is do your best now. And that's what I want to do.
Dude, you're so lame.
Dude, you're a big lame-o.
You have time for all this stuff late in your life,
Yes,
man.
you do.
You're gonna get old one day and wish you had more fun
But
in your
listen,
life.
Toby, you're gonna get old one day and wish you had lived right when you were younger.
What? Living wrong? Okay, right now, me and Toby, what you say living wrong, we're not living wrong, okay? We're having fun. What's wrong with having fun?
You know what? Have your fun.
Where are you going?
You guys don't expect me to be there when you have your fun. Let's go. Jim, let's go, bro.
Dude, we don't need them. Let's leave out of here. We don't need them.
Dude, it's 2 in the morning. Let's get out of here. It's late. You coming?
Nah, I got some business to settle.
What business? come on, man. Don't fight tonight. It's late. Don't start any trouble. Let's go.
Jacob, get out of my way. I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm gonna end it.
Raiders rock.
You know what I'm saying?
Raiders?
Yeah.
I bleed black and silver. Hey!
What'd you do?
So you're telling me you're completely innocent of these charges, Jacob?
Sir, I did not commit this crime.
Jacob, I want you to know the gravity of the situation. You have a witness who's testifying against you. And the only thing we have right now is your word with no evidence. And your word with no evidence isn't very convincing.
Of course he's testifying against me. He's getting a plea bargain. If he coughs up some names, then he's getting a reduced sentence. Who does he care who he's taking down in the process? As long as it isn't him. Listen, he's facing murder charges. And if he says no one acted with him, then he's facing these charges all on his own.
Jacob, calm down, son. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. I want you to know that I'm on your side.
Sir, I did not commit this crime. I'm being punished for hanging out with the wrong people at the wrong place. I've changed my life since then. I've sought the Lord. And then this thing pops up out of nowhere and just ruins everything. Sir, I can't go to jail and I cannot serve time. I have a family. I've got to think of them. I can't do this. It's going to ruin my life and their life forever.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I implore you, make a statement for this community. No more senseless acts of violence, no more parents that no longer have their children. Send this man to jail, give him the maximum penalty, because you know that he's guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt. Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what you see before you is the case of an innocent kid who was at the wrong place at the wrong time. 2 years ago, Jacob was merely enjoying his youth at a Saturday night party, hanging out with friends just to relax. What he did not know was that his friend would pull out a knife and stab someone. He did not know that he'd be the innocent man pressed with all the charges. 2 years from then, now, Jacob has overcome this nightmare. He has a steady job now. He has family and friends who love him. Jury, I plead with you, do not send an innocent man to jail.
Like I said, there's always more to a person than meets the eye. We all may have problems and private things that we don't share with anyone. There is one who knows all our thoughts and our feelings and knows what will happen to us even before we do. There's nothing that can be hidden from his eyes. These aren't just some fictitious stories that someone created. They are based on true stories that have affected real people. It's human nature to think that these things can't happen to you or that you wouldn't be affected by things like this. But have you heard of the saying that bad things often happen to good people? Well, sometimes they do. We can never answer the whys when we question why things happen. The question we should ask isn't why, it's how. How do we overcome?
Hi, my name is Sarah and I'm 23 years old. 5 years ago, when I was about 18 years old, I was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. And I guess the cancer just had spread so quickly throughout my body that the doctors told my family that there was nothing left to be done. And they basically gave up on me and just gave me a few more months to live. At first, when I heard about it, I was just so scared. Can you imagine just having your life being grabbed from you right when it was just beginning? I couldn't go to my parents for help. I couldn't go to the doctors. The only one I could go to was the Lord. And as I began to pray, I could hear him. I could hear him telling me to replace all my fears with faith. And from that day on, that's what I did. You know, the doctors only gave me a few more months to live. I've survived 5 years. I have no trace of cancer within my body, and I'm a miracle, and I praise God for that. But even still, sometimes I do have fears, doubts, and anxieties about what the future may hold. But when I sit before his presence, I can hear him softly assure me to have faith, for he has a plan for me.
I'm Jerry, and I'm the pastor of the small chapel here on campus. I was raised in a Christian home, but I never knew the Lord until I fell so far down that the only thing I could do was look up and cry out to him. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I say recovering because every day is a part of the recovery process. Every day, I need God's grace to carry me through, to keep me strong so I won't fall back into my old habits. I almost lost everything. My loved ones, and even my own life. But when everyone else in my life let go of me, God held on to me. I turned to him and I felt his embrace, and I let his love and grace guide me through each day. I never thought that I would be a pastor on a college campus, but God's plans are always greater than ours. I've learned that when you come to the end of all the light that you know, and are faced with stepping into the darkness of the unknown, you will either discover something to stand on, or you'll be taught to fly.
I'm Christina. And about a year ago, when I lost my brother in a car accident, I realized that I didn't want to live in a world that didn't have him in it. And I certainly didn't want to serve a God that would take him away from me so suddenly. My parents tried so hard to pray over me and counsel me, reminding me of how much Brian loved God, and how he would be so sad if he knew that I had turned away from the Lord. One night, I felt so hopeless, and I had nowhere left to turn but to God. I stopped thinking about my loss, and I started thinking about heaven's gain. I thought about Brian with the Lord, and it made me smile. Sometimes it's really tough to face the cruel realities in life, but then again, that's what having faith is all about. Because I know no matter what comes my way, good or bad, happy or sad, God's always in control. And although sometimes it does feel like I'm falling, I'm always holding his hands. Now that I felt the pain of actually losing someone, I have more compassion for those who are downhearted. I've stepped out of the box to think about those that need to feel a hug or need to know that God loves them or just need someone to intercede on their behalves in prayer. I know God had a purpose in taking my brother. Maybe it was so he could open my heart to minister to others in pain, to let them know that they are loved.
Hey, I'm Jacob, and I'm 28 years old. Just a bit older than the average college student. You know, I'm really focused about getting my life together just because I know how precious time is. I spent 5 years in prison because I was accused of a crime that I didn't even commit. You know, I never thought that hanging out with a couple of my friends would ever get me into so much trouble. Yeah, there was a fight that night and a stabbing. And the guy that was with me, the one who I thought was my friend, he pulled a knife out. The events of that night were just such a blur because they were just punching and shoving and just nonsense all around. But when it was all over, I was accused. You know, I never thought that I would survive jail. But I sought the Lord. He kept a hedge of protection around me even when I didn't deserve it. And he actually used me. He used me to do his will. The whole time at the beginning I was like, why? Why is this happening? But as I look back and look at my life during those years, I know that everything happened for the good of God. Everything happened for his will. And everything happened in his perfect time. And it was a truly miraculous time in my life. The scripture says that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. I can truly attest to that.
The stories we shared tonight were about 4 of my friends, Sarah, Christina, Jacob, and Jerry. Their testimonies have touched my lives in so many special ways. I have been able to see and understand the grace of God. I have watched them overcome their problems and live blessed lives today. Their stories have taught me that we all face troubles and trials in our lives. And sometimes they seem insurmountable, but they aren't. And sometimes we feel as if we're the only ones going through the problems, but we're not alone. Fortunately, we have a Father who loves us. And if we trust in him, he will carry us through our storms in our lives, just as he did for Sarah, Christina, Jacob, and Jerry. They have all overcome. Through Christ, they have become more than conquerors, and so can you. I'm reminded of a scripture when I think about my friends and the stories that they shared with us tonight. As the good word says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11.